Chinga, man, we have some badass boxing news for you guys today. Oscar De La Hoya has signed a deal with DAZN, a multi-fight deal, multi-year deal. We don't know how much money and for how long of a time. We're gonna know all that on Tuesday when they come out with a formal press conference and let everybody know. Over the weekend, a lot of boxing writers out there were putting out information saying that they did sign a deal on Friday, I believe. Boxing Scene started saying it, I believe, yesterday, announcing that he's got a new deal with DAZN. And let me tell you something, man. I am happy for Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions because everybody's been counting them out. I don't even know if these people know what they're talking about, man. Saying, oh, man, Golden Boy's done. Like, what does that even mean? Are you saying that Golden Boy's just going to crumble and go away? It's not gonna happen. Oscar De La Hoya has been here since 1992, and Golden Boy Promotions has been here since maybe the early 2000s. It's over 20 years old, this company, and they've been around. People have always said that they don't have a roster. He's gonna fail at what? I mean, it seems to me like he's winning, man. Look, let's go down the list of all the people who've left Oscar, at least some of them, because, man, the list is long. But Mayweather at the top of his money game, you know what I mean? Not the top of his game, but towards the period where he was making the most money every fight, he left Oscar. Nothing happened to Oscar. Legends have left Oscar. Marco Antonio Barrera, Juan Manuel Marquez, that lying ass Juan Manuel Marquez, always lying on Oscar saying he stole his money. Where's the proof? You could go on and on. The Ghost Guerrero, he left. Danny Swift Garcia, gone. Earl Spence was with Oscar De La Hoya. He left. The Charlo brothers. You can go on and on. People have left Oscar for years. Canelo left Oscar, and he's still here, man. Still ticking. As for the zone and the deal, I think maybe Oscar's probably going to get the biggest deal that the zone can give out to a promoter, given the fact that Oscar was the guy that brought them to the United States. He was the guy lobbying for them, selling their app, telling everybody who doesn't want an app for $9 a month and you get all this boxing for free. So I remember that, man. Oscar brought him to the United States. He's loyal. The zone is loyal. They're going to show him how much they appreciate him bringing them over, because now look at the zone. What a powerhouse, man. And Oscar, I mean, as far as losing a Virgil, no hay pedo. Like I said, man, he'll make it up. Look, he just signed Dylan Capatillo, one of the best amateurs in the United States. Everybody wanted him, but he went to Oscar. He's got Gabriela Fondura. Her career is going fantastic. He's making her a whole bunch of money. She just made $200,000 as a woman on an undercard, and she wasn't even the main event. I mean, come on now. Ryan Garcia, he's got Ryan Garcia, the face of boxing. So Oscar's not going anywhere, man. He's here to stay. He's here for a long time. You know, they were even saying that about Top Rank, that Top Rank was going to be done. Oh, man, they're done, bro. They're in trouble. They don't even have a TV deal. What does that mean, man? What does that mean they're done? Top Rank and Golden Boy. Where are they going to go? Top Rank's been here since 1960, man. Do you think they're just going to dissolve because they don't have a TV deal? They were waiting around. They were trying, both of them, waiting around, making sure they got the best deal possible. In Oscar's case, I think the deal was done before the year was over last year, and they just needed to get the language done and all that good stuff. And maybe they had, the lawyers working on it. They had a close date, which was Friday. And, in the meantime, hey, have your one-offs, The one-offs should have let everybody know, that Oscar had a deal in place or that everything is fine. If you're still working with them and making a whole lot of money, because he's had some fantastic shows at the beginning of this year, 3 of them. So, including the Ryan one. So he's had a lot of success. Oscar De La Hoya and DAZN seem to be married. And, I like it because you got Top Rank, you got Queensberry, you got Matchroom, you got Golden Boy. All these fights can get done, man. And you know who's going to be on the outside looking in? Pinche Virgil, man. Chingao, Virgil Ortiz is going to miss out on everything. You're not going to get your boots fight which was a premature fight. I don't know why all this happened because of the premature Boots fight that doesn't even have a title on the line. And now because of your fascination with this fight and making the most money you can with that guy, you're on the outside looking in. Top Rank is there now. So guess what? Now, Xander Zayas and Boots are going to fight in June. You're missing out on both of those fights. You're going to be missing out on a lot of action, man. You know, you also got Fondura over there with PBC. PBC likes to play the middle. They like to work with all these promoters, but they also like to work with Turkey Al Sheikh. They haven't found a TV deal yet, but they're in good shape too, man. I mean, they've been putting on good cards. Have they put a lot of them on? No, but they keep their fighters busy on other people's cards. You know, but when Tom Brown has worked with Oscar Delahoya in the past few years, they've made a lot of money together. So Virgil, you're going to be on the outside looking in, man. Things do not look good for Virgil. His whole thing, you know, lawsuit is based on him trying to get out for a bunch of reasons. And one of the main reasons is, well, Oscar doesn't even have a TV deal. And as per our contract, he has to have a TV deal in place, you know, for us to be there. Well, this is not looking good because he's got a badass TV deal now. He's got a great TV deal. And man, Virgil, you're going to be on the outside looking in. My suggestion is Virgil should call Oscar, tell him, hey, bro, forget the lawyers, forget the managers, forget everything, way. Chingao tira todo león, dog. Everybody was in my ear, and you know I was getting shit left and right. I'm not a business guy. I'm a boxer, man. Let's let bygones be bygones and get this money together. Oscar's gonna do it, man. Oscar's a good dude. He's loyal. He'll probably even give him a raise now after this big, you know, deal he's gonna get with DAZN. Probably get an extra $1 million minimum for a fight. Fuck, call him, man. Give him a call, Virgil. I really think you need to give him a call because I really think maybe yesterday morning when this news started leaking out, and this morning while everybody's already making videos on it, you're probably thinking, holy crap, I made a big mistake. Rick Meridian, man, he's still working with Oscar. They say they'll never work with each other. Man, they just worked together last weekend. You know, they were there. They were fine. So I think Virgil should make that phone call, make the peace. I bet you everything can just go along. Let bygones be bygones, because you're going to be on the outside looking in and you're going to miss out on all these fights. Imagine if Virgil was still on board, all the money he could make and all the joy he would bring us with Xander, Virgil, Boots, and Fondura. Those guys can have a big fight. You throw Spence over there in the mix because you're missing out on that one too, Virgil. You had the Spence fight. And that's a big fight in Texas, 60,000 at Cowboy Stadium. Man, I feel bad for Virgil, but hearing all this, I do believe he's got to pick up that call and say, hey, bro, sorry, wait, tirame león. Let's just start over, man. Well, what do you guys think? Should Virgil make the call? Is Virgil on the outside looking in? What do you guys think about this big deal with Oscar De La Hoya? I'm Mark Salinas, PYP Boxing. Let me know in the comments. Keep subscribing. We're on the way to 2,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for everything. Drop your likes. Mark Salinas, PYP Boxing.
Putazos y pendejadas.